folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So Clemson's will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. A play action looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Play action here on first down. The pass is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Back to pass. It's Baker. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The turn begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
by the receiver.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And it's caught off the deflection. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, there's nothing better than being on the road and get a tip pass and it falls your way. This offense now has to use this as maybe some momentum to get this crowd out of the game.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Washington. Lights up a defender. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Sooners keep the football on the move. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's second down here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. They're going to run the option. nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff on a single back formation. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
But another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep...
A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll run the option. Breaking tackles. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. No huddle here for the offense.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding some room at the 25. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they put 6 more on the board. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes deep off his back foot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. It's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's running out of time here. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. See how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Baker. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down at the 32. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
The clock is stopped. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. dropping back. It's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Fights through a tackle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. So the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass complete on the crosser. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
All right, let's get it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him.
Touchdown, Sooners! And the route is on. But we'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Near the 48-yard line. Brings up
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real...
Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Return the tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Powering through. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Previous play. Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. 2 national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. see this quarterback, Kirk, he's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to pass. It's Baker. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And here's the return now from midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
That's defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers line up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To throw, it's Baker. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
On to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Fourth down coming up. Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the stick.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to throw yet again. The freshman with a little too much air into that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover. It's just incomplete. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Headed for the end zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defense. It's right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here.
On to punt it away.
He'll field it close to midfield. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field.
Got it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Powers through. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Now here's the toss play. He breaks free. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pass. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
27.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first-half clock. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here to make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Bringing pressure. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. We got it. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Back behind the quarterback, a line in a pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
It can can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle made, but he moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference. Offense.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now.
Here's the handoff.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Hand it off for a draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Clemson now operating in the red zone.
And here's the handoff.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Third down after that running play.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and 10.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today.
But it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them.
Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Ball handed off.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
play. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Looks right for a quick completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they have...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Automatic on the PAT. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for a 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Catch made in space. Look out.
And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the 1st down and still motoring.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking downfield. It's Baker. The receiver grabs it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Oh, it's a double pass. Extending the play now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just pick your poison against this offense. The defense decides we got to take this quarterback away. Only problem is nobody's on the running back on the pitch. Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go.
Deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Hand off to the single back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Baker. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it in the open. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.